I've been wanting to teach Tilly to go around this chopstick. So like a fool, oh, I dropped one. So like a fool, I've been like literally luring her around. You can see she has no idea what I'm asking for. So like, I'll take this and walk her around it. But as soon as the lure is gone, she forgets it. But I've cracked the code, I've figured it out. Because I already knew you're not supposed to lure birds. And I'm like, well, when I trained the dog this, I lured it. Is that once you kind of get them in the routine of they're looking for a snack, once they see the chopstick, there's no fear or whatever, you hold it up high, Tilly, shake it a little bit so she knows, and then she goes around. So I'm gonna try to get some behavioral momentum going. So up high, so she's still not biting it. Oh, yeah, I know, I knocked into that. Hiding the chopstick. And this is not a chopstick she targets at. Don't use a chopstick you also use for targeting. Eventually I want to teach her to go around like bear stuff, but we're starting with something super small, really easy. Tilly, come on, what's that? Matilda, yes. I was using a bridge before and then I started recording and I forgot what I was doing. I'm the worst on video because I'm like talking to the, oh, you were kind of close, come on up. Yay! Right there, I dropped it. And then let's try one. Yes! Good job. I'm gonna go for two. Kind of the hope is she'll kind of get lost and not realize she already made it all the way around. Yes! So do you guys kind of see? So I figured out that the difference is you don't want to lure them. I mean, you can do it a few times from below. You can lure them, but as soon as you can, you want to transition it to up high. And like originally what I tried to do is I was going to phase it out and do further away, but that just made her go in a bigger circle. Yes. So up high seems to be the trick, so that she literally is looking up at the tree and therefore she is actually looking at the pole as well. And then she learns that tap sound again. Yes. Oh, I don't want again to be the cue. That's a dog thing. Well, it's not, it's my dog's thing. But what do I want your cue to be? I thought about making it come by, because that's my dog's, but I think I'm gonna do orbit. So let's go orbit, orbit, yes. And I'm really gonna try to raise the standard to 2. I should have recorded it when I was redoing it last night, but I've been struggling a while and I was like, I don't think anything's gonna happen, but then I kind of figured out what I was doing wrong. Tilly, orbit. Yes. And that one took her a little bit to figure it out, so I didn't ask for it twice. I'm just kind of going at her pace. Eventually it'll be a minimum of twice. But the end goal, and the reason I'm so excited about this, orbit, yes, is that I'm gonna be teaching my dog once she moves up here, that when I put like a cane on the ground to orbit it, and then I'll have her on a table and the dog on the ground. Yeah, you're kind of getting it, aren't you? Orbit. And I'm gonna, oh, so she bit it. So 0 treats for biting, because I'm not doing that. We're performing for children and we don't need any pole dancer jokes here, so. Orbit. So basically the dog, orbit. Oh no, I should have given her for the 1. Okay, so that's 2 fails in a row, so I'm just gonna ask for 1. I might even lure it just to make sure we have a success and we don't bite it again. There it is. Oh my goodness, so many snacks. So obviously she's not like perfect at it, but I'm pretty pumped about this because we've been working on this for a little bit. I want to teach the budgie too, but basically imagine like, let me pan out a little bit so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Pretend that there's a dog on the ground there. The plan is I'm gonna have a cane in this hand. I'm gonna like hit it here and the dog's gonna run around it, and then on this hand, I'm gonna do this and I'll say orbit, and both of them all the way, yes! We'll kind of orbit around. I'm gonna give her a couple of treats for that one and we'll just end on that. And then they can kind of both. And the plan is to do it like, you know that song, Anything You Can Do, I Can Do Better? It's not gonna be to that song, but it'll be sort of like that, like a competition, like who did it better? But then it's gonna end with like a hoop jumping competition. And so I'm gonna have Betsy run and jump through a hoop, and then I'm gonna hold it higher than Betsy could jump. Betsy's the dog. and I'm gonna have Tilly fly through it. And the lesson to the kids, because we're a mental health organization, is basically gonna be like, hey, if you compare yourself to others, you don't realize what strengths and natural talents they have that literally you can't have, so don't compare. You get the idea. So yeah. Oh, I almost did another one, but I think we gotta kind of end it on that. But yeah, so to review, cane, thing up high. Oh my goodness, yes! I do eventually want to teach her a come by around. So the dog already knows this, where she'll run in a circle, not super big one, but it's sort of like when you see a bird boomerang, she does that but on the ground. I would love to do a walking one as well if I can get it. So if I see some begging where she's willing to do it without any stick, I'll do it. I also want, and I imagine it would be the same if I did like that. You know, with that. Tilly, come here. Come on. She's a little bit scared. Where I want to teach her to like go around any object I put with the word orbit, but we haven't started that yet. She's a little nervous of that one, but I figure it should be pretty easy to translate. So yeah, that's what we're working on over here.